Well, good morning and welcome to Barb's Crafter. Today I thought I would share with you how to make some really easy embellishments for your junk journal. I recently got a box of chocolate for some reason. My daughter went somewhere and bought me a box of chocolate. And these are the candy papers that came in it. So I decided to make some embellishments that you could put on a junk journal page. And they're gonna look like that. So come along with me and I'll show you how. So there's 2, 4, 6, 8, 9. I must have threw one out. First I'm going to try to flatten them as much as possible with my bone folder. Now you're not going to get them completely flat, but you can get pretty close. So we'll flatten them. And then if you have some gesso comes with, it comes in white and it comes in clear. And I just think that gesso is probably the best. This one's white and I got it probably on Amazon like this. Art Basics Heavy Gesso. And mine is running out. So when yours is pasty like that, all you really need to do is add some water. And wouldn't you know it, I don't have any water right here. So we are going to just use it how we have it. If I had some water right here, I would add a little bit of water. And you just get a paintbrush of some kind. You know, not too bad a one. It's definitely going to need some water. I won't be able to use it without water. So, hold on a second. I'm going to run to the sink, get some water. Sorry about that. So I have some water here. I'll just put some water in there. Stir it around. I think I might need to get me a new bottle of gesso. What do you think? Now you can add color to your gesso if you want. The other gesso I have is clear, so we'll just have to make the best out of this one. And make sure your area can handle some messy paint. They're now going to be white. There we go. And after they're white, you know, you have to let them dry. I probably should have made a few of these beforehand so they would be dry. But I don't think it'll take very long. Gesso doesn't take long to dry. Unless, of course, you put too much on it, which sometimes can be the case. If you like a little color to yours. You can add color with ink paste. You can add color with paint or whatever you have. If you have makeup and that's the only thing you have, that'll work too. Now, I don't suggest you run out and buy anything. If you don't have it, you don't have it. Use what you got. Of course, I need to listen to what I say because I'll go run out and buy it. Then I'll say, I know I have it here somewhere. I just don't know where I have it. But this one, I know there's a way to make gesso. I just don't know what it is. But I like gesso, so I probably should go buy me some more. Gesso is a water-based but permanent and flexible after drying with a chalky background. Works with pigments, acrylic paints for a range of customized and colored grounds. There you go. And that's not out of my mouth. That's from the actual jar. So I wonder if some of them should have a little bit of paint, a little bit of color. Oh, you know, you don't normally know what you're gonna use it on. This one has pink in the background, and I think I just want to splatter them. I'm gonna splatter a little bit of brown. And I'm using it's a Stampin' Up! Color, Stampin' Right marker. And I'm just flicking it on the lid, the back of the lid like that. Flick it. These pens have a paintbrush on one end and a pin on the other. So you can open it up, take the paintbrush and flick it on, and it gives you a nice little splatter like that. You can use just about any of them. They'll do the same thing. And because it wasn't completely dry, it kind of blended in some. I'm just doing this so that I'm wasting my time while they're drying. You don't really need a heat tool or anything. Just a little bit of drying. So my next item that I'm going to put on here is some lace. Now you don't have to use lace. I also have some tulle. Tulle would work. I got some pretty colors of tulle. A bag full of tulle. Tulle looks pretty. It's a pretty soft color. You know, I think I'm going to do a couple of them in this. That's really pretty. And I'm going to find some pretty lace right here. I'm sure I have some. A roll of lace. I do have a tablecloth here that came from my mom. And I could use a few pieces of that as well. So lace and tablecloth, tulle, just any little extras that you have laying around will work. You have, like I said, if you don't have something, check your closet. There's lots to be found in a closet. You can find old lace shirts, even your denim pants. A piece of denim would look really cute on here. So let's just, I think they're almost dry. And if you noticed, my paint kind of blended right in to my So if I wanted a little bit more, then I should put a little bit more. But I think it's going to be good the way it is. I'm taking this tool that I have. Can't really see it unless you double it or triple it. So I have this one long piece. I believe I'm going to fold it in half. I have 2, 4, 6, 8, 9, I said. So when I fold it in half, I'm cutting it in half. I'm not worried about being straight. I'm just cutting it. I'm going to fold it in half again. And I'm cutting it again. Oh, it's really hard to cut this. You can't really see it. Fold it in half again. Cut it again. Well, if you're not careful, Barb, if you're not careful, you're not going to be able to do it right. My scissor got caught on it. So there's 2, 4. I mean, there's 2 because I'm doubling it. 2, 3, 4. I might not get 8. 5, 6. Okay, we'll go with that. 7, 8. All right. Are you dry yet? And I'm going to take some of my mom's lace, tablecloth. I have a lot of it. And we just need a little tiny section. I'm going to cut 9 little pieces from that. No measuring or anything. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and I'm wondering, can you see me? See me in here? I should move this over just a little bit that way. Okay. Then I have this lace. This nice piece of lace. And I shall also just cut 9 pieces of this. Kind of get close to the same size. If they're not, it doesn't matter. Okay, By now, these should be dry, you think? Be dry, be dry. And they're not really, they're not 100% dry. But I'm going to work with it. Anyway, okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to put a little bit of Fabri-Tac on each one of these. We're mask making right now. And mask making is fun and it's easy. What you do with mask making is you do the same process on each item. You have the same, items. So let's do the same process on each item. And Fabri-Tac doesn't dry super quick, so this might give us a little leeway. To go ahead and put it on every circle we have. Like that. Then I think I will put this lace on it. So we'll put lace on everyone. Come on. Fabri-Tac is kind of like a hot glue stick, except for it comes out of a tube. So you'll get those strings. And sometimes those strings try to follow you, flipping stuff over. That's just how it is. So the next step is a little bit more Fabri-Tac. There's the strings. And I haven't planned this out at all. I'm just doing. So you don't need a plan. You just need to go for it. Just go for it. What could go wrong? Nothing, actually. I'm putting my lace tablecloth on it now. So I have 2 layers of fabric. Did I forget the glue on there? I think I did. I need some glue on this one. There. And now comes this little tool. You know what I thought would be cute with the tool is to take some thread, maybe? I don't know what you call this stuff. It's all thread to me. Baker's twine. I don't know, it's really soft. It feels like thread. I think this is soft, so I'm going to try to put it on. What I want to do is cut it a little, and I'm going to tie it around, give it a bow look around the tool. I don't know. I mean, this is tedious. So. But look at that. That worked. So I'm going to try that. They don't have to match up. They just have to be bunched up. Tie a little. And I'm not cutting the pieces. What I'm doing is tying from the end and then cutting. That way I'm cutting only what I need. So I put the string around it, tie from the end that's cut, and pull, and then cut the next one. So I hope that's making some kind of sense. Sometimes it's a little difficult to tie anything, especially when your hands, I think my hands are older than my body, than the rest of me. They don't want to work. They want to do their own thing. They decided they would have arthritis. I didn't tell it to have arthritis. What is up with that? You know? And then not only arthritis, I have carpal tunnel. And just sometimes it just hurts. But I'm not going to allow it to stop me from creating in my craft room. You know, I'm in charge, not my hands. Oh, I got a big old mess here now with this thread. Okay, so we will do this again. I know you can't even tell how I'm tying. Like, I can't tell how I'm tying either. I'm just tying. I think I might be one short though. Sometimes it goes fast and sometimes it's really slow. Okay. Look at that one, already has a hole to put that in. Instead of untying it, I think I'm just going to put it in that hole. Wonder if that'll work. It did. And then pull the string. That's really funny there. All right, I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I need one more tool, and I have red, but I don't really want red, but I'm going to do a red. Let's see. Okay, I'm just taking one, and I didn't even measure it out of nothing. There we go. This one will be red because I said so. And tie it. I don't know. Red's not very shabby chic, but it is very Christmassy. So if you decide you want to put one of these in a Christmas book, there you have it. One for a Christmas book. Okay. And I know if you don't tie a double knot, you know, it come loose, or at least that's what you're thinking. Well, we're going to glue it down with Fabri-Tac so we don't have to worry about that coming loose. And I'm not going to do anything with these extra strings either. You know, I think I'm going to wait a second on that. Let's see if I have some circles here. I have some circles that I previously pre-cut. They're probably too small, but I'm going to use them. Maybe. I do have circles. It's hard to hold this stuff open, isn't it? And I also have some people. I put my stuff in paper pumpkin boxes. I flip them inside out, and then I label them people. That way I put all of the people I have in here. So I'm just thinking it would be good to work with people today. So I just take Tim Holtz has these little squares like this. And, the square, you could put the whole square on there. But I don't even think I'm going to use these circles. I think these circles are too small. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take these and I'm going to punch a 1.5 inch maybe. Yes, I'm going to try a 1.5 inch. That fits that little guy in there perfectly. So that is how I'm going to do it. I'm going to punch 9 1-inch circles out of Tim Holtz people. If I can keep them on the table, that will be even better. Well, I don't know where she went. Oh, here we go. Don't make them disappear. That's 5, 6, 7, 8, and 9. All right. So I like working sometimes with people, not real people, people pictures. Then I'm going to ink the edges because they were all exposed, so they're white. Make sure that the edges look pretty good. And when I'm done with these, what goes nicely with people are little flowers or butterflies, stars even, hearts, something really small. So you need to have a variety, if you will, or not, of little tiny ephemera, smaller than 1 inch, that will go on your little circles. So I'm going to continue with the Fabri-Tac. Fabri-Tac is paper to paper, fabric to paper. So I know it's a good strong adhesive. So I'm going to put that on for what I'm doing. And we'll just put these little people in the middle of that candy wrapper. If I wanted to have a Christmassy one, I should have chose a Christmas person, like Santa Claus or something, but I did not. So it won't be Santa Claus. It won't be It'd just be a regular Christmas. That one, she looks really old. It's a mister. I have men here in this group, and I didn't not use lace because it's a guy. It doesn't matter. And there we go. So these are my people. Now I'm taking the bows, whatever, and I'm putting them however I want on the circle. And now you can actually see it. I made it thick. I'm putting them all in each one of them are in a different spot. You don't have to be exact. Whoops. Well, where did you come from? The glue is making it stick to my fingers. Okay. Oh my goodness. That's what happens when you have gluey fingers. Gluey fingers. You take everything along with you when you have gluey fingers. Oh look, I didn't even glue this boy down. My little soldier there. I do have paper towel here to wipe off extra glue. I think this red one would be cute with these two girls right here. That's a lot of red. But it's okay. It'll work. A little sailor boy. If they don't stick real good right away, just go back and push them down a little harder. They will stick. All right, that's really cute. So I did not decide what I was going to add with it. Whether I was going to put a butterfly or a flower or whatever. I'll just look and see what I got right here. I do have some butterflies. I do have some flowers. I do have some hearts over here in my stash. A Christmassy heart would be cute. Oh, the red. It has a hole in it. Like I could thread the string through the heart. Let's try that. My little pokey tool. I don't know how my gluey fingers will work very well. Glue and paint all over my fingers. But that's what makes me feel like I'm an artist, is when I have gluey fingers or painty fingers. Artist or crafter, I don't know. All the same to me. You're a creator. That's what you are. Not a creator, but a creator. There, hey, that one looked cute. I should put another one on that other string. And you know, just to make sure it stays, I should put a little bit of glue on the hole and that knot, just so that it will stay. Let's see if I have another one. I know I have another one. I just don't know if I have another one with a hole in it. Let's see what we got here. Or one that's even red. I don't even have a red one. I got a gray one. I have a glitter one. It's a little smaller. A glitter one. I think that would be cute. Oh, we need a hole in it though. Well, let's see how this goes. Put this there. I wonder if I should put it backwards. Yeah. Tie the knot. There we go. Add the little bit of glue. I think that knot was not. That knot was not. It was not big enough. So the glue might help it stay on. There we go. Let it dry. Alright, let's see what else we can do on the other ones. I have little hearts here. These hearts are too big. Those hearts are way too big. So what about a butterfly? You get a butterfly? I have some pretty butterflies. Some of my butterflies here are not cut out. So we have some that are actually cut out, or I'm going to have to cut them out. Are these too big? No. These are butterfly buttons. They're wooden butterflies. I think I will put one on one of these. I'm just going to use one. And we'll add it to, who should we add it to? Doesn't matter, right? How about this dude? Hey dude, you like butterflies? Well, if you don't, you do now. Because I said so. And there's the dude with the butterfly. And perhaps we can find some little flowers that could fit on some of the other ones. Some little flowers. I do believe I have some little flowers here. Real close by. Just which drawer are they in? Right here. Here we go. Oh, I have all kinds of fun little stuff. This is my tiny stuff bin. And I have the little butterflies, some little leaves and flowers. There's even cupcake and birds, little handbags. When you work as much as I have, you need something to store them all. Oh, look at this one already has a little glue bottom on it. So maybe it needs some ink to give it more of a distressed look. So I'm just going around adding little goodies to these. It can be anything you want it to be. No reason, no rhyme. Just do it, do it, do it. I think that would be nice. So then I need a little flower for that one. I don't have I tried what other people try, holding these glue bottles upside down. It just didn't work for me. I didn't know how to do it, I guess. So with that, you need a flower. A little tiny flower. I have a little pink flower. Okay. This one's a sticker, but I don't trust stickers, so let's still put some glue on it. Like that. Yeah, that's cute. Alright, so that one's done. Well, done with this step anyway. This one is done with this step. I think he's done with this step. So we need some more little somethings. Let's go for some little flowers. What else you got here? Oh, I have an arrow. That might be cute with this couple. An arrow and a heart. Oh, yeah, for sure. Okay, an arrow. Why are you not working? It's the glue, Barb. It's the glue. Glue. Glue is the key. You definitely need the right glue for the right project, or else you will suffer. It will tell you, nope, that's not working. You don't get to do that. Local heart. I have some gems right here somewhere. Where did they go? It's always right there till you want it, and then it's not there, you know. They happen to disappear like scissors. I didn't move them. They gotta be right here somewhere. This girl, her little lace is popping up, so I'm going to add a little bit more glue to hold it down. That works. And how about some flowers for you, honey? Would you like some flowers? I think flowers would be great for you. Little pretty little flowers. Oh, look at, I'm talking to my projects. Do you do that? Do you talk to your projects? Sometimes. Oh, this one's a sun shape. Hey, it's a boy. He's a sun. I don't have any sons. I only got daughters. sun, boy, sun. I like that. What else do we got? I need some more little flowers. That's what I need, some more little flowers. I'm hopping back and forth. Hopping back and forth. I suppose that's okay. Hawaiian flowers. Bright yellow flowers. I'm not sure about bright yellow. But, you know, if you don't like the color of something, you change it. Change the color. You can still use it. Just change the color. Like that's bright yellow, and that's bright yellow, and that's pink. So we need to have a pink flower, not a bright yellow. So I'm going to change it. I'm going to take this bright yellow and I'm going to color it with some blends. Yeah, these are Stampin' Blends. And this color is Flirty Flamingo. And it's a paintbrush. And it's going to be, and now it looks kind of orange. That's an orange flower now. But we wanted pink. So let me check and see how to make it pink. What do you add to orange to make it pink? Red? I don't know. This is dark red. Let's try. No, it's going to make it an orangey red. But orangey red is a lot closer to that than bright yellow. That's what it's going to be. Real red. Real red and orange. Does it look terrible next to that? But I did change the color. But I didn't change it to something I like. So this lady is not going to have that. Maybe this lady will. She'll have flowers that are bright orange. Because I didn't like it. I guess you can change them, but you got to know what the colors are to change it. Oh well. That's how it rolls. That's how I roll. Yep, that's how I roll. I'm not an expert. Well, that wouldn't match with that. Whoops. So that's what it's going to be. Like that. There we go. And then she can go over here. And how about we have that pink. Do I have any more pink? I do have some little tiny pink flowers. This is what they're going to be. Will that work? That's a little bit better. That's a little bit better. And I'm putting my flowers in groups of 3 because it's more appealing to the eye. And I'm going to add some green leaves. And it's okay to cut your green leaves. It's okay to cut anything. You don't have to use it as is. You know? You can make it work for you. That's what I'm doing. I'm making it work for me. Make it work. Yeah, that's working. And I think one more piece of green. It's a little bit bright, but I can fix that too. I got to be careful when I say I can fix something. Sometimes I can, and sometimes it just doesn't look right. But I know that color green, these pieces, that color green, and you add a little bit of the same color green, will give it a different look. So that's garden green, but I think I'm going to add a little bit of lemon lime twist. There we go. And it just gives it a deeper look, deeper green. Oh, there we go. That one's really cute. And last, I got two more. Well, I got that little boy still. A little football would be cute, but I don't have one. Or he's got a sailor hat, so I just got to use what I got. Have a little birdie. Got a flamingo. I think I'll go back to the butterflies. I like butterflies. What kind of butterfly? Ooh, not that one. This one is another one with a pop-up on it, so I can just use that. That'd be cute. And the dude, what are you gonna have? A key? How about a key? Are you the key? An arrow? A star? Kind of liking the arrow. Add some extra glue. He's an arrow. Check him out. I think there was a gem in here too, but no stars. All right, that'll work for now. With that, the last thing I'm going to put on these are some words. I might not have little teeny tiny words, but I'd have to dig them out, and so I might not be able to add the words while you're watching, because I'm going to have to really look for the words. Yeah, I have words everywhere, but this little boy, is he born to fly? See what I mean? It's too big. Too big. I have to look for some teeny tiny words. And that might take me a while. So the next thing you want to do then is just add a sentiment of some kind onto these, and maybe a rhinestone or a little bit of glitz. Oh, here they are. Look, I found them. The little glitzy things I said I wanted to put on her. Now that I found these, I'm going to use a couple on there. On there. Put a big one on there. The little girls there. They didn't really have much. So I'm going to add a rhinestone or two to their little page. Ooh, pretty. You are pretty, aren't you? Yeah, these things really are nice, you know. You figure out where to put them. And in the triangle shape. Okay, that's what I have for today. And I really appreciate you watching. Don't forget to like and follow. You can find my page at barbcards.com.